Well, hey there, humans. Welcome back to the channel. And look who's with me today. Got my brother back. And this time I'm looking for some redemption here. Last October, the Interloken Trail kicked my ass. And I brought some reinforcements. And now I'm going to finish this trail this time. So we're here bright and early in the morning. We shouldn't have to rush this trail. It's we're looking at 27-ish miles over 2 days. And yeah, I'm just excited to be back out here with my bro. So I don't know how much of the first part of this I'm going to bother recording, because I have a whole video on the first part of this trail, but we'll see. And we're looking at should be 2 days of halfway decent weather. So I'm excited. You ready, bro?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, off we go. All right, humans, we're about 3/4 of the way through the Interloken. We're actually making such good time that we decided we're going to take this little side trail called the Gorge Trail. It's about a mile, so we'll do it down and back, you know, add on 2 miles and say we did it. But yeah, still not a cloud in the sky, and it's starting to warm up a little bit. I think it's going to hit the mid-70s today, so still pretty comfortable hiking weather for the most part. But yeah, so that's where we're at. And just like that, through the magic of editing, we are right back on the Interloken. What was that? That was 2 miles in about maybe 20 seconds, depending on how I edit the video. Oh yeah, we are crushing this trail. All right, folks. Well, that is officially it. The Interloken Trail is in the books. I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional right now, and so I'm not gonna, because you know, I don't want to break my promise. So with the Interloken Trail done and behind us, game plan now is we're gonna head towards the shelter that's right on the Finger Lakes Trail. I don't know, maybe a mile from here, I guess. And we're going to scout that out, keep our eyes peeled for any other camping opportunities. But it's pretty early in the day because we really just crushed that trail, to be perfectly honest. And so we may just hike the Finger Lakes Trail for another hour or two, and just to get the miles in and have something to do. But yeah, there we are. I got my I got at least some redemption on the Interloken Trail, but now we gotta wrap up today and get some rest for tomorrow. So I'll be checking in a little bit. We made it to the Dunham lean-to. It's a fair enough lean-to, pretty common, pretty average. It's a nice little spot, picnic table, fire ring. It's all in all, it's everything you'd want in a camp spot, although this particular lean-to's got a handful of wasps in there, and I'm not overly excited about sleeping in lean-tos anyway. So just down this path here, there is the world's largest privy, so no digging a cat hole here. And it is a monster. You've got enough room for like 18 people in there. And then the ground gets a little flat down there and opens up, so we're gonna put our tents just down that trail, which I'll film in a little bit. But in the meantime, it is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've made it to where we plan on camping, and neither one of us really feel like sitting in camp for the next how many ever hours. So we're just gonna get on the Finger Lakes Trail here and start heading east, because tomorrow we go west. So I figure we'll go east, see what's down there, and we'll turn around when we get tired or feel like coming back. We'll just turn around and come back. So yeah, we're just out here winging it and trying to get some miles on our feet. All right, stay tuned. All right, humans, we took what is a relatively easy trail, the Interloken Trail. It's about 11 miles, and turned it into an all-out, full-on hike with elevation gain in the 9. So we set up our camp, and then we decided to hike east, and it turned into, I'm not even sure how many miles it was. I mean, I don't know, how many would you guess? Probably.
Honest guess, I mean, Round trip, easy 10 miles.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah, I'd say I would have guessed between 8 and 10 miles, but all hills, all of it's hills, and like half of it's road walking. So I hate road walking, and definitely exposed with no, the sun was right overhead, no clouds in the sky. Was it a great hike? Yeah, because let's be honest, it's still hiking, but it was a lot of work. But we both agreed it was well worth it, because now tonight we're actually going to get some decent sleep. So tents are down that trail. We're just up here because it's a nice convenient place to sit, and we got a picnic table, so we're going to start putting together our food now. So probably maybe check back in and see where we're eating here in a few minutes. Peace. All right, here's my setup for this. I decided to do as much cold soaking this summer as possible. So dinner is couscous with Lipton cup of soup mixed in. Gives it a little extra flavor. The couscous is pretty bland on its own. Got a couple mayo packets here. There is nothing healthy about eating on trail, at least not the way I do it. And then I got these two Spam single classics, which give it a little protein and definitely some flavor. Whether you like Spam or not, it definitely has a flavor and adds a little salt to the whole thing. So I'm going to throw this all in the pot, and in about a half an hour or so, give or take, it'll be rehydrated and ready to eat. These cold soaking meals aren't exactly great generally, but you can find healthier options if you're willing to do a little shopping around. But really, I do it to save weight, so it's definitely a lightweight option. All right, we'll talk to you. All right, bro's cooking. What's for dinner this evening?
This would be the Pro Pack from Mountain House chicken and rice. I'm a big fan of the chicken and rice meals. Red bell peppers, carrots, and celery. We actually dehydrated a bunch of our own peppers, and I was going to add that to it, but I was running a little late on time, so we didn't end up doing it.
You were running a little late on time? Dude, we left at 4 o'clock in the morning. We had this trail done before noon. You had time for your peppers. But definitely a much healthier option than my Spam bomb that I'm going to eat here in a couple minutes. But I was just telling my brother, man, I'm actually hungry today. A lot of times I just eat because I know I'm going to need to. But I feel like I earned a meal today. All right, we're gonna chow. Dinner's all done. That really terrible salty Spam bomb I ate really hit the spot. So now headed down to where we set up camp, and this is a nice wide open area down here. Whether this was intentionally done for campers, I have no idea, but that is what we're doing with it. It's I don't know, 6:30, 6:45, somewhere in there, and I think we are pretty much ready for bed. Wouldn't normally go to bed this early, but definitely think we put in our miles for the day and ready to put the feet up and catch some Z's. We were just talking, we're not even going to set the alarm for tomorrow. I'm pretty sure one of us will wake up plenty early. I don't feel like there's a real rush for tomorrow. So tomorrow's day is we're going to head towards the town of Watkins, Glen, and basically hike through town, and the trail goes up by the state park. So we're going to hike up through there, and my car's on the other side of the park. Figure it's like, I don't know, 16, 17 miles to do that. There definitely is a little bit of uphill, but nothing crazy. So hopefully the day is exactly like it was today. I believe it's supposed to be. And man, we'll get another great day of hiking in. I think that's probably it for the night. So I'll see you humans in the morning. The camp's all packed up, and time for some breakfast, and keeping it super simple for breakfast for me. I got a pack of instant Quaker oats. We'll just cold soak that. So like the dinner I did last night with the couscous, it takes about a half an hour to an hour to rehydrate that. Instant oatmeal, it's like practically immediately ready to go. So nice and quick with that. And then somewhere down in this, yeah, there we are. So got my Death Wish coffee for the morning, and that'll be cold too. We'll just dump it right into the smart water bottle and shake it up, and that is breakfast. I'm sure my brother has something much better than me. When he gets done packing up, we'll check that out. Well, we're getting breakfast around, and I got my coffee here put together, and we're here in the middle of June, and it's been a kind of a dry spring, early summer, and so a lot of the little streams and stuff weren't running, so quite a bit of our water we picked up on trail was standing water. There's a bunch of ponds. There's no lack of water out here, but obviously I'd rather get my water from a stream. But in case you don't know, and you've never used one of these Sawyer filters that we use to clean our water, it takes all the bad stuff out, but it doesn't do anything for the taste. So if you filter crappy pond water, it still tastes like crappy pond water. So I was pretty sure that my Death Wish coffee would do something about that, but it really didn't. It still tastes the pond water through that extremely strong coffee, but it is just slightly better than plain pond water. I guess kind of the game plan after breakfast and whatnot is we'll get on trail, we'll head towards Watkins Glen, and yeah, it is that Watkins Glen, obviously very famous for their Cargill salt company that manufactures and packages multiple salt items. I believe there's a sporting event that goes on there too. I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that stuff. But I thought my brother was going to make breakfast, but apparently he's texting the family. We do have at this shelter, if you come out here, if you do come out here and stay at the Dunham shelter, you do have cell service, for better or worse. I mean, the cell service makes the family happy because you can check in. I'm of the age where I've become dependent on technology, but I also can appreciate being out of service and just being disconnected. So but I guess it is nice. The last time I did this trail, I had to call and get saved, so I guess I shouldn't complain. So what do you got going on over there? I already told the people you were probably doing something better than me, but
it's a cold soak, it's oatmeal, but I couldn't tell you everything that went in it. My wife made it before I left, and she was telling me. So normally in the morning,
first of all, wait, we gotta check out your cold soak cup that your wife was kind enough to get you.
It's nautically themed.
That is awesome. I'm assuming it came from like the kids section at Dollar General, maybe.
I have no idea. She went into the store for something and then came back out and showed me this. So
yeah.
Cool.
So really, you can spend a ton of money on camp crap, or you can be practical and get something that works and save your money. But I love it. And so you're saying that this is doctored up oatmeal.
Yep. Yeah. It's got nuts. It's got fruit. It's got some of the stuff that I normally take in my coffee in the morning, fiber and some other things. So yeah, it's a totally healthy breakfast all in this little cup.
Well, there you go. So I told you he did something better than me, and he did. He just made his oatmeal.
Yeah, my wife
okay, his wife made his oatmeal better than my oatmeal. But So we're gonna wrap this up, and hopefully we'll be on trail in, you know, maybe an hour. I'm not even sure what time it is, to be honest with you. 6:21. So I'd say if we're on trail by 7:30, we'll have plenty of time to get over to Watkins. The trail goes through the park, so we'll probably get some pictures of the park, and then hopefully get to the car at a decent time. All right, catch you later. We have had a pretty long morning here. The day started with a little bit of elevation. I mean, there's not a lot of elevation on this hike in general, but it seems to be all in one big chunks. So the whole morning was really climbing up the hills, and now we are, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 miles into our day. Just got to this road, and there's a pretty cool tunnel here. So you got the tunnel for the road, and looks like a little stream or a river down in there. That's pretty cool. We're maybe a third of the way from camp to Watkins, so that's where we're at. I'll check in a bit. All right, folks, we've probably done 20-ish miles in the woods, and the rest has all been road walking. We never got lost once in the woods, but I've gotten us lost like 3 times on roads with road names. So the good news is all the roads are uphill, so we're definitely getting our altitude training in right now. Clouds are coming in, but it's still a low percentage chance of rain, so here's hoping we can finish this hike somewhat dry. But in the meantime, up, up, up. Okay, so we just walked, it's really just halfway up Jolly Hill Road. So that was a tough hike. Probably the toughest part of the hike we've done so far is really right straight up this mountain. And now we're sitting at the edge of the trailhead here to get back into the woods. But definitely needed a little breather after that. Yeah. But the good news is it's their legs that are coyote. So they're really top heavy. They fall over a lot.
But if they get you,
oh yeah, if they get a hold of you, you're done. Yes, we are having a conversation about coyotes that bred with bears. It could happen, right? Why not?
And Griffin will be doing well, so I'm like, well, I'll drop you off, and I'll take the rest of the kit.
And of course I had to come back for Eric, sitting as usual, hiking my ass, more like sitting. This is pretty cool how this is cut out of the side of the hill like this. Oh, are we gonna get a shot of that waterfall yet? No. We're gonna get a shot of the maybe. A more adventurous man would get a better shot of that, but that is sketchy. So Dude, we can make killer time if we rent a kayak and go right straight across.
Except we gotta bring it back.
Nah, it's got autopilot back. Just push it back into the lake and it knows where to go. I am gonna go across the bridge. I just want to get this sign.
Doing that.
As promised, the most famous thing in Watkins Glen, the Cargill Salt Factory. Soak it up. There's nothing better out here. Yeah, yeah. It looks like too much when we're filming it, but I'll chop it all up so it's really just a blurb. All right, humans, quick update. It is 3:30 and the sun is out in full force, and we are in the low 80s, and some of this road walking is cooking hot. So following the map, so there's a little bathroom down here. We're in the middle of nowhere, but we are still technically in the park. And I said, should we check out the bathroom situation? Well, it comes down into a little cabin area, and this was a score, man. It is a fully functioning bathroom, showers, toilets, running water, the whole nine. The only downside for us is we're going to do our water refill here, and this is the only state bathroom that has a hot water tank in it, or some system, because the water's warm, like hot. So not the best for drinking water, but at this point we don't care. We needed water, refilling here. We are more than halfway from Watkins Glen Park to our car, so I would say we are on the last third of our journey, how many ever miles that works out to be. Yeah, it's a beautiful hike, but man, it's cooking now. So we're just taking it easy. We're not gonna overstress ourselves, and take breaks when we need to. You know, I think we're probably maybe 3, maybe 4 miles from the car, but definitely doable. So I'll catch you folks in a little bit. Well, I do not know when the trail got closed or rerouted, but none of my maps that I just downloaded, you know, a couple weeks ago show that they're closed. So maybe this is extremely new, but so to put it in perspective, here's the trail that we were expecting to hike, and that is all closed. So it's rerouting us all the way down here, this long road hike to here, and then a long road hike up to here, and then the car is going to be somewhere right in here, hopefully. And yeah, this is adding a little distance. The distance is not a positive. The only positive, I guess, is it's the road, so we'll make up speed, but the sun is directly overhead, so we're going to do road walking with the sun beating right down on us. Not ideal, but I guess this is part of the gig. Not real happy though. Can't wait to find out exactly when this happened. All right, humans, nothing to do but do it, I suppose. My favorite, road hiking under the sun. Yay. I have been so positive about this hike, but this reroute, whoo, this reroute gives you reason to rethink this stuff. Naturally, the reroute is all uphill. Now, I will say, I was the guy in charge of the map, and I may have made 1 or 2 slight miscalculations, but this one is, you know, obviously the jerk who bought the land and closed it. But yeah, we're doing it. We've had discussions of Chevy Chase in the desert type of feelings about this, but fortunately we hit that bathroom and loaded up with water there, because there was a stream on the part of the trail that I was anticipating to get water, but we had the water at the bathroom, so we just went for it. Good call, because otherwise might be skimming water out of this house's pool, which wouldn't hurt my feelings in the least at this point. Well, we're still on the road. It's still uphill. I quit trying to keep track of the mileage forever ago. I'll add this whole thing up when I'm done and add to it. Now, I will say, I am super happy we stopped at that bathroom and watered up. It was warm, it's sulfury, But apparently my brother's used to Perry Air water because all he's done is complained about his free water. But it's almost 90 out here. We're on the road.
I have drank from a pond. I have drank from creeks. I have drank from still water that ran across the trail. And I will still say, the worst tasting water I have ever had has come from that bathroom. Am I complaining because it was water? No. But it did taste bad. And it was warm, which did not help the bad taste. But
I'm just upset because my underwear is trying to eat through my undercarriage, and this is getting to be a little painful at this point. But I guess the trail goes back into the woods at some point up here, I think. And then we're gonna have to decide if you even want to do that, because it looks longer to get back on the trail than to just stay on the road and go to the car.
We probably easily added another mile.
Yeah, well,
doing this.
Oh no, we added more than a mile doing this road walk, no doubt about that. But I don't know, stay tuned. Obviously, if you're watching this, we made it. If you find this video on the side of the road, my wallet is in the blue bag in my backpack. Just tell my family I loved them. All right, back at it. Okay, put it in a little bit of perspective. On that other mountainside, down in that valley there is Seneca Lake. So we started up on the other side of that hill, hiked all the way down, all the way to the end of Seneca, and back up to this side. And now I gotta get moving because the neighbor dogs are coming after us. I don't think they're used to hikers up here yet, but the white blazes are up here, so this is the trail.
Trail shelter, 4 miles.
Well, folks, anybody who was worried about us can breathe easy now. That is the extraction ride, assuming nobody siphoned the gas out of my tank while we were gone. I did it. We did it. I got my revenge on the Interloken. Hammered out the Finger Lake Trail and dealt with a pretty significant reroute in some pretty terrible conditions. How we doing?
How you getting cell service up here?
I'm not. Do you need help or?
No, I just want to let you know this is private property. It looks like town road. It's not.
Okay, so I have no idea how I'm going to edit this one, but that was a first. Apparently we parked my car on private property. There were no parking signs. Okay, there were some signs along the edge of the property that said no dumping, which I've seen those signs on private property, but it was still state property on the road. So the guy was cool about it. I'm not gonna make a big thing about it on the video. Definitely apologized a whole bunch of times. He was okay with it. He was kind of weird about it because he was asking me about cell service first, and then he got to the point. But anyways, dude, I'm sure you'll never see this, but thanks for letting us park up there rent-free for a couple days. Anyways, let's talk about the hike. So as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the guy who could have pressed charges against me. I finished the hike and with minimal trouble this time. So yeah, the road walk definitely sucked. I do know that that's part of hiking. Like, I don't want anybody to watch this and say, well, yeah, road hiking happens. But long story short, I feel like I'm rambling. It was a great hike. I got my redemption on the Interloken, hammered out the rest of it, and got another hike in with my brother, which is all that really matters. So that's all I got. I'm gonna probably edit in some facts, some mileage here and there, just so, because I really didn't want to keep track of everything, especially with the reroute and everything else. So hopefully I'll do something nice so this doesn't look like a amateur hour. What'd you think, bro?
Amazing hike. Absolutely loved it. Got to experience Watkins Glen for the very first time. I've never been there, so Amazing views, and the most crowded section of our hike, so that was a little it was challenging. A lot of the walk in that park has overhanging cliffs, and so I'd have to stop and sort of wait as people went by. And after spending an entire day of solitude on a trail with just my brother, it was kind of a shock to, you know, have to stand there in a crowded area in a state park. So it was a beautiful time though. Never ran out of water, never ran out of food, never ran out of anything. And aside from this morning when we had, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes of a light sprinkle, we never got any rain. So big shout out to the weather for this hike. It was great. So once again, thank you, Blue Fox, for inviting me along, and I was glad I was there when you got your redemption on the Interloken, and got to finish it out and make another spectacular video for the people at home. Rock on.
The real question is how much did you love the Cargill Salt Factory? Definitely the highlight of the trip, right?
So I don't remember the Cargill with a salt factory. I was, you know, I was too busy looking for the road that we had to take a turn on. I missed it completely. I'll have to watch the video for the footage of the Cargill factory.
And where are you going to watch that video?
Right on YouTube, buddy. Blue Fox Hiking.
Blue Fox Hiking. Are you going to smash that like button?
I have no idea what that means, but you bet I'll try.
All right, we're gonna see. I gotta teach all the people who watch my hiking videos how to hit the like button. So in case you didn't know, the like button actually, the more likes you get, the more it recommends your video to other people. And so more likes, more people get to watch the videos. But anyways, if you don't like it, you can hit dislike. It doesn't keep track of them anymore. I don't see the dislikes. So if you hit the dislike, whatever, I don't care. All right, humans, until next time, this is the Fox Brothers signing out.